Welcome back to another new video. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to escape the Matrix, bro. So, I don't know if you ever seen the movie The Matrix, but Morpheus asked Neo, he's like, are you going to take the red pill of truth, or are you going to take the blue pill of ignorance and lies? And he took the red pill, and after he took the red pill, he realized that everything in this 3D world is not just what you see, feel, taste, touch, or hear. It is a whole energy behind it. It's a whole spiritual meaning behind it. It's a whole energy levels behind it. Most people only see 1% of a electromagnetic field, which is the physical realm. They don't see 99% of the other, which is the spiritual, the energies, the auras, all of these things that you can see if you just step away from this matrix. Now, what this matrix is this system we live in. It's the cities, it's the jobs we go to, it's the schools we go to, it's all of these things that are, people have been ingrained to your mind that it serves you and it makes you a better person. But in reality, it's taking away your energy every single day. It's feeding off your energy every single day, and you're just giving to the system. You're giving hours to work. You're giving hours to school to get your grades. And what are they giving back to you? Pointless fucking information. His story. Made up history. Fucking math that is 1 + 1 is 2. But is it really? That's just what they're telling you. It's a perfect system. But when you look into nature, nothing's perfect because everything's rigid. Everything has its little grooves and everything like that. So, and nature is connected back to everything this world is. So when you really realize that everything is connected to nature, you look into nature and you're like, wow, nature isn't perfect, and that's what makes it so beautiful. And they try to make these classes in school, they try to make these jobs perfect. You know, they try to portray you information that's perfect and it's logical, but the more logical you are, the less you are away from yourselves, because you cannot put a spiritual experience into words. And that's why 95% of this world is stuck in 1% of the electromagnetic field, which is seeing things only in the 3D way and not seeing past it. Like this camera, for example, I'm only seeing a camera, but really it's an energetic object. Myself, there is so much energy within me, so much uniqueness within me, that just how I look means nothing. It literally means nothing. This is just my shell of my inner body. So when you start to realize that, you start to realize how powerful you are, and you start to escape the matrix. You start to gain your power back to who you truly are. And when you gain that power back, right, not only are you just gaining your power back and becoming more happy, more fulfillment, and you just feel amazing, you start to put things into radical action. You have always been procrastinating because you haven't had enough time, because you were giving all your time and energy away to the people who aren't serving you in this matrix. If there is something you're doing in your life that is taking time up but not giving back to your spirit, mind, or body, and it's not giving you energy, it's taking your energy away, and that's called a distraction. That's called a distraction that is taking your energy away and not giving you anything, taking your mind, your body, and your soul away. The more logical you are, the more you are disconnected from yourselves, because nothing is logical. When you die, nothing is logical. You are a spiritual being that cannot explain anything you are seeing or going through, because it cannot be comprehended by this by this language that has been man-made, by these languages that have been man-made. That's why when people take spiritual drugs, they cannot put into words what they see, because it's not comprehensible for the English language, for whatever language you speak. And that's why the spiritual realm is 99% of the world, and the 1% of this 3D matrix is what they're trying to push to you, trying to get you attached to the materialistic things, trying to get you attached to social media, trying to get you attached to your body and how you look, trying to get you attached to the outside and not the inside. Because the second you attach yourself to the outside, you start to slave for them, you start to work for them, so you can buy these things that aren't serving you, buy a new car, buy all these things that aren't serving you in any way. That's how they get you. They make you work hours. They make you go to school for hours because you think that in the long run, I'm going to be successful if I do this. I'm going to make millions. I'm going to make money that can pay for what I want. But what you want is not even aligned with who you are. So you're wasting your time, your money, and your energy. Time is money. Energy is money. When you waste your time and your energy to someone else, that's when they are taking all your wealth away, all your health away. And it's liberating to know that, because the more time you take out of your day, the more wealth and health you will receive back to you, because you're being more and more aligned with yourself. So the universe will send you the blessings. Social media is a big one that keeps you in the matrix, because you want to look like someone else, right? You want to live someone else's lifestyle. You want to have the same looks at them. You want to be like them. You want to look up to people, when in reality you should be blessed for your lifestyle. You should be blessed for your life no matter what you have. Even if you're broke on the street, you should be blessed just to be living, you know? I'm beyond blessed to have the life I'm living in and to be in the position I'm in. And that has really made me escape the matrix, to give my thanks to the earth and to the world every single day and not take anything for granted, because the second you start taking things for granted, they can go away from you like that. So always remember that showing gratitude to the world and to the earth and to everyone around you is one of the most important things, and to not take anything for granted. Because when you start to take things for granted, you start to want things that other people have. You start to want to be like someone else, especially through social media, you know? That's why social media is so big, because they want you to try to put makeup on, dress all up for a picture, to put a fake image, literally like a fake image of yourself that doesn't reflect who you truly are in any single type of way, shape, or form. The second you stop chasing likes on Instagram, you stop chasing money from slaving time into a job that doesn't serve you, stop chasing getting amazing grades at school because it's all programming, then the second you'll start to move into your power and get everything you could ever imagine naturally. It all just happens naturally because you are aligned with who you truly are. It's called waking up. It's called having a spiritual awakening, having this realization that you are so much more than what everyone has told you. You are this magnetic energy within you that is just flowing every single day, and that flowing state is getting stopped every single day when you're getting controlled every single day by this matrix, bro. So, you know, how to escape it? Meditate, right? Eat healthy foods. Do not eat these processed junk foods that they put ads up on the TV, tell lies to your vision, right? They make it seem all good and healthy until you end up with cancer, all these weird diseases 50, 60 years down the road. So it's like, if you want to look like you're in your teens up to your fucking 80s, then just go vegan, eat healthy, you know, and meditate, get your mind right. Because it's not just what you put into your body food wise, it's what you feed your senses with, your smell, what you see, what you hear, especially what you hear. That goes into music. If you're listening to low vibrational music, low frequency music, that's going to be your reality. So, you know, to awaken, it's just to realize that elevating myself is what I came here to do. It's not to slave my time away for someone else, to not elevate myself, to put myself in a lower state. It's to elevate myself to the highest state possible, level up every single day. Treat it like a fucking video game. You're on level 1. You got to get to the max level, which is millions and millions of levels. And you know, there is no max level, because you can level up every single day. You can fly if you just put your mind to it. It can happen. So the mind and the body and the soul and the spirit is so much more powerful than you have been told. And this matrix wants to keep you dumbed down to just think in the 3D world and think in a one way and be like everyone else and think like everyone else, when really, once you start to get away from that, detach from that, think for yourself, think from your own mind, body, spirit, and mind, then your doors open up completely, bro. Your doors open up. You see new opportunities. You see things for what they are. So, and you start to feel things for what they are. So when something isn't serving you, you can feel it and you can know, all right, I cut this out of my life. It's gone. That's why I'll never tell you what to do. I'll only tell you what has worked for me. All these things that I'm telling you, meditate and all these things, This is what has worked for me, but you have to find what works for you. You have to find that divine energy that elevates your entire body, your entire spirit to your best levels. With that being said, bottom line is, just get off the TV, bro. Tell lies to your vision, television. Get off social media, comparing to other people every single day. Stop always having to hang around friends. Take a day out to yourself. Take a week out to yourself where you just isolate yourself and you really just focus on your breath, your thoughts, and you come into nature. Being alone is focusing on you and growing your spiritual self, growing your mind, growing your power, growing these realizations that can get you so far so effortlessly. So with that being said, to escape the matrix, what I have found that works is to focus on yourself and not anything else. That's basically it. That wraps up the entire thing. Focus on yourself and don't focus on anybody or anything else. Focus on yourself day in, day out. Give yourself the energy. Don't give anyone else the energy. Don't give a 9-to-5 the energy. Quit the 9-to-5 and use that 9-to-5 time frame to give yourself the energy, the thoughts, and put it into radical action. Question everything you have ever been told. Question everything you're doing. Question everything everyone else is doing and say, is this really meant? Was this really meant for how the world to work? Was this really meant why we were put here? The answer is no, bro. Why we were put here is to connect with nature, connect with ourselves, and connect with like minds, kindred spirits that elevate us and never degrade us. You're not afraid of anything anymore. You are moved into your body. There is no such thing as fear. That is the matrix. The matrix is fear. They feed off fear. They feed off low energy. They feed off your fear because when you have fear, you're feeding the system your energy. Escape the matrix and find who you truly are. Elevate yourself every single day and don't downgrade yourself from external events that aren't serving you. With that being said, I love y'all, thank y'all, and I'm out.
Yeah, we're golden, baby girl, we're golden. Yeah, about to see it shine, 'cause we're golden.